Today I'd like to tell you about a saint of the church, a general jolly old soul, your good friend and mine, Saint Nicholas. Nicholas lived in the 4th century, that's like the 300s, and he lived in a town called Myra, which is in modern-day Turkey, and he was in charge of the churches there. That's what bishops do, they oversee the churches. And he was known for his generosity, he was known for his kindness, and he was known for his jolliness too. He loved kids. He spent a lot of time with the children, especially the children who were orphans and experiencing homelessness, and he cared for them quite a bit. One of the most famous stories about Nicholas was there was this family that was poor who had 3 daughters who all wanted to be married, and they didn't have enough money for the wedding. And he gathered enough money through the generosity of the people, put them in little sacks, one for each of the 3 young women, and delivered them to their house. Now, depending on what story you hear, he either left them at the doorstep, he may have thrown them through an open window, or maybe, just maybe, he hurled them through the chimney for them to fall right by the hearth. So if you've ever hung a stocking or put shoes by the fire and waited for a little treat from St. Nicholas, that's why. His legend grew. Now you should know something else about St. Nicholas. He lived in the time when the church was trying to figure out what we should do with Jesus. Was Jesus truly God and truly human? Or was he just a guy that did a lot of good stuff that God liked? And there was a guy named Arius who was more in that camp. He thought Jesus was a good guy that God liked, that did a lot of good things. And Nicholas and a lot of others believed that Jesus was the Son of God, truly human and truly divine. So they came together in a place called Nicaea, and they wrote what is called the Nicene Creed. But it was a big, heated debate, and Nicholas, full of passion, while Arius was defending his position that Jesus wasn't really God, clocked him right in the mouth. And my joke about that is that Arius got coal in his stocking that year. Probably not. St. Nicholas Day is December 6th. Usually we remember saints on the day of their death, which was December 6th. And over the years, he's taken on a life of his own. If you would actually look at the word Nicholas becoming Claus, and you made Saint Santa, you get to our famous friend who delivers presents on December 24th. Now, if you are a grown-up in your household, something you might want to do is you might want to hang your stockings on December 5th, and maybe St. Nicholas will bring the children in your home a little treat. Or, if you are a child, and maybe you have grown-ups in your home, maybe you want to tell them that story, and you could all hang your stockings together and think about maybe St. Nicholas might bring you a little something. So that's it. This famous, wonderful saint of the church who was a jolly old soul, who is your friend and mine, who comes to us on December 6th in this beautiful time that we call Advent, waiting for Christ to come. Ho, 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 ho!